RFA, and welcome to the Night Times Network Quarantined Edition. We will be bringing you news updates and interviews with staff members and students during this closure to keep the RFA staff and student population updated on all events going on at our school. As you know, the spring 2020 Regents exams have been canceled. Mr. Tuggy will discuss all of your options in Monday's newscast.
Thank you to all who participated in Virtual Spirit Week. Keep sending in your photos. Now check our interview with the girls volleyball team with Jared and Ashton.
What were your guys' thoughts about your guys' season?
I thought it went pretty good. Compared to past seasons, I thought it was definitely way better.
Yeah. We set so many goals this season that we could have accomplished. So that was
I think we
big
accomplished
plus.
all 3 goals that we wanted.
Yeah, we did.
So one of them was to win
A 5-set
match.
That's good.
Another one was to have an unexpected win. We had 2 of those. Well, 3 if you count both times we beat ESM, and then the one we beat Whitesboro. And what was the last one? I don't remember.
It was about not turning each other down in the team, and that's what we mostly did the past season. So this year it was more we're more together and we push each other up.
Cool, that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you guys for taking some time out of your day to do this. So we really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jared and Ashton. If you need support or help during this isolation period, please reach out to your guidance counselor at any time through email. You can also go to the Rome COVID site at romecsd.org/COVID-19 for other information on coping with this pandemic.
Now to my interview with Superintendent Mr. Blake, who will discuss his thoughts and options for graduation. What are some of the options for graduation this year?
I love that question. I've been speaking with a couple of different folks today on the graduation piece, and thank you to the senior class that sent a letter along. Yesterday, they've been doing some work on their own, kind of drawing up ideas or really desires in terms of what their priorities are for the class, and I appreciate that. That makes our process a little bit easier. But first and foremost, we'd like to have a full graduation ceremony in the stadium like we always do. The barrier for that right now is the restrictions relative to congregation of groups of more than 10 people. Right now, we can't have a mass meeting of more than 10, so that would even prohibit kids from congregating for graduation. If that restriction gets eased a little bit and we can have a group, a mass graduation, we'll move forward with something at the stadium. It may not allow us to have spectators because of social distancing, but the stadium is big enough to have students at social distancing guidelines and still hold a graduation. The senior class has asked to postpone graduation to July and/or August if necessary. So I think our first option would be obviously hold it as is. Option B would be delay until July. Option C would be delay till August if hoping that the restrictions are done. And then the big piece is that what we're planning on doing right now is we're working to establish some form of virtual graduation. And we're going to have to plan that now. You hope that we don't need it. We hope we won't have to use any kind of a video or virtual graduation, but we're planning for that and working this week and next week to set up the details of how we can record our pre-recorded graduation and put together some kind of a video that we can stream and play for graduation in the event that we need it, and we hope we don't.
I understand that must be a really difficult decision to make, but thank you for doing this interview, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.
You're welcome. You as well, Alana. And anything I can do ever, just let us know.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks so much. Be well.
Thank you, Mr. Blake, for taking time out of your busy schedule to share that information. That's all for today's news. Monday, we'll be talking with Mr. Tuggy about all the information you need to know for scholarships, the Regents exams, and course selections. You will want to watch this to be informed.
Remember, please log into your Google Classrooms on a daily basis to check for any assignments or notes that have been posted by your teachers.
Stay safe, RFA, and please email us if you have any news stories to share at rfanighttimes19@gmail.com.